So today we start abstract algebra. So we will know about group first. So before study about group, we know about some definitions. So we start some definitions here. So first is binary composition. Binary composition. Binary composition means, suppose G is a non-empty set. G is a non-empty set. At least one element belongs to G, is in G, or we can say is in G, non-empty set, and A and B belongs to G. Or we can say A belongs to G, B belongs to G. If A and B belongs to G, then the composition means star. Composition star, or we can denote in other symbols also, like circle, plus, dot, minus. So the composition star is known as binary composition. If A and B belongs to G, then the star composition is known as binary composition. If A belongs to G, B belongs to G, then A star B belongs to AB belongs to G, then A star B belongs to G. Star may be plus, minus, or other composition may be. Suppose we take the set of natural number, we can take set of natural number and set of natural number here with composition and with plus composition. Composition is plus addition. N plus means 1 belongs to n. Suppose 2 belongs to n. 1 belongs to n, 2 belongs to n. Then composition is plus. Here, so instead of star, we put plus. A means 1 plus 2 equal to 3 is also belongs to n. So here in set of natural number, binary composition exists. Binary composition exists here. A belongs to n, B belongs to n, A star is star plus B belongs to n. So this is here why this is plus is binary composition. Means closure property. Binary composition means is closure property. Now we come second definition. If we take minus, suppose minus set of natural number n composition is take minus this one. So if we take 1 belongs to n, 2 belongs to n, 1 minus 2 equal to minus 1 does not belongs to n. So n minus means subtraction is not a binary composition with set of natural number. In set of natural number, minus subtraction is not a binary composition. Now we come algebraic structure. What is algebraic structure? A non-empty set. Suppose G G is a non-empty set. A non-empty set with one or more binary composition. A non-empty set with one or more binary composition. So we write this is in brackets like this one. Suppose n plus z plus z dot r plus or r plus dot. So here this is binary composition plus dot. This is set of natural number, set of integers, set of real numbers or rational numbers, integers, real numbers, or this is r plus here two binary composition plus or dot, addition and multiplication. So this is generally ring. We will study further. So this is called, so this here is one binary composition, here two binary. So a non-empty set with one or more binary composition like this, this is called algebraic structure. And the study of algebraic structure is known. Study of algebraic structure means study of this algebraic structure. This is known as abstract algebra. Abstract or modern, we can say modern also. Modern algebra. So study of algebraic structure means this one. This is binary composition and non-empty set. So about this we study about this one or more binary composition. This is known as algebraic structure. So in algebraic structure, the easiest thing is group. So first we start with group. Group is the easiest thing to start in algebraic is the algebra. So group, here we start. So there are some definitions, some important composition properties. If they satisfy, then we see they become a group. How we become a group? A non-empty set algebraic structure is known a group. We will see. Suppose first is here the definition of groupoid. Groupoid or quasi-group. Groupoid or quasi-group. So that if a non-empty set G with binary composition is known as groupoid. A non-empty set with binary composition means non-empty set satisfy the binary composition property, means closure property. If it is written means A belongs to G, B belongs to G, A star, B belongs to G. This is binary composition. We have already seen. If it is written binary composition means closure property. Means we have seen here also n plus means 1 belongs to n, 2 belongs to n, 1 plus 2 equal to 3 belongs to. So this is n plus is a groupoid, quasi-group. So this is similarly n dot means 1 belongs to n, 2 belongs to n, 1 into 2 equal to 2 belongs to n plus n dot, similarly z plus z dot. All are groupoid or quasi-group. If a non-empty set satisfies closure property binary composition. Closure property binary composition is same. In further, if we go further, now becomes semi group. Semi group means a non-empty set G with binary composition star is known as semi group if composition is associative. If associative law holds, composition is associative, means A star B star C is equal to A star B star C. Here it is, if binary composition is written, this is written binary composition, it is understood this algebraic structure is satisfying closure property, means A belongs to G, B belongs to G, A star B belongs to G. So here we do not need to prove this. A belongs to G, B belongs to G, A star belongs to G. If it is written binary composition. If it is written only composition, so then we have to show closure property. Otherwise, no need to show closure property. So generally, what we have to do, we will solve questions or we will examples. We will consider binary composition. Composition means binary composition. We will consider that. If it is not, we will mention. We will mention here it is only composition. So if composition is associative, then this is semi. Suppose this is n plus. So 1, 2, 3 belongs to n. So 1, 2, 3 belongs to n. So 1 star means star is binary plus. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3. Means 3 plus 3 is equal to 1 plus 5. It's 6. So A star B star C is equal to A star B star C. So this satisfies the associative law. So n plus is a semi group. Similarly, n dot also we can show n dot means 1 dot 2 dot 3 is equal to 1 dot 2 dot 2 dot 3 is equal to 1 dot 6 and 6 is equal to 6. So this is here satisfied. So multiplication n dot n plus both are semi group. Similarly, z plus z dot r plus r dot, they are all are semi groups. So now next definition is loop. Loop. Similarly, a non-empty set G with binary composition. Now we write short binary composition star is called loop if composition or there exists an identity element. If there exists an identity element. So what is the definition of identity element? Means A star E and E star A is equal to A belongs to G. Here, for all A belongs to G. For all A belongs to G, A star E is equal to E star A is equal to A, then E is an identity. E is an equal to identity. E is known as identity. A star E, E star A. If composition is addition, composition is plus. Suppose composition is addition is plus. Then what is identity? Identity of addition is 0, or identity of multiplication. Identity of multiplication is 1. This is known. If addition is given, composition addition is given, then we know E is 0. If multiplication is given, E is 1. So if we take, suppose, because if we take any number, suppose 2 belongs to G, and addition is take 2 plus 0. Identity of addition is 0, equal to 0 plus 2. What is 2 equal to A? A belongs to G. 2 plus E or E plus 2 equal to 2. Okay? E. So this is in A star E. A star E is coming right hand side of this element. So this is known right hand element, right hand identity. This is right hand identity, and this is E star A is equal to A. So this is coming left hand side. So this is left hand identity. This is left hand. If both left and right and identity exist, it means it is identity, left or right. Suppose we take here example. Suppose if we take this n plus, so what is the identity of addition? Addition of identity is 0. So 0 is the identity. 0 belongs to n or not? 0 is not natural number. 0 is identity. 0 does not belong to n. 0 does not belong. It means it is not a loop. It is not. But if we take n dot, so what is identity of multiplication? Multiplication identity is 1. 1 belongs to n. E is equal to, this is E. E is equal to 0. E is equal to 1 belongs to n. So this is loop. N dot is a loop, but n plus does not. But if we take z plus set of integer means minus infinity to plus infinity. So 0 belongs to z. This is loop. Z plus z. But n plus is not a loop. So loop means if identity element exists. Now, next definition is monoid. Monoid. Every one steps we add here. Monoid means semigroup, only associative loggers. Now, in monoid, associative and identity element exists. A non-empty set. G with binary composition. So this line is common, so now we will not delete this one. The binary composition star is known as monoid if first composition is associative, means A star B star C is equal to A star B stars. Composition necessity. And second is there exists identity element. Identity element exists. Means A star E is equal to E star A equal to. Suppose same example n dot multiplication 1. So we have seen multiplication is associative. We know multiplication and addition is always associative. So 1, 2, 3 belongs to n, suppose. Then 1 dot 2 dot 3 is equal to 1 dot 2 dot 3 means 6. Associative law first. Identity. What is identity? Is 1. 1 belongs to any number. If we multiply it by 1, we get same element. Means 2 into 1 is equal to 2 or 1 dot 2. A into E equal to A, E into A equal to. So n dot is a monoid, but n plus is not monoid because plus 0 is an additive identity, does not belongs to n. 0 does not belongs to n. That's why n plus is not a monoid. N plus is not monoid. Z plus is monoid. We have seen before in previous example Z plus, because 0 belongs to Z. Now we come this group. After monoid come group. We say a non-empty set with binary composition G, a group if here two conditions are same, the composition associative and identity element exists. Monoid means same. Now third, one more here condition we have to satisfy. One more condition we have to see. Means every element of G has its inverse in G. Every element has its inverse. Means A star A inverse equal to A inverse star A equal to. What is inverse? A star means composition, inverse means we get the identity element. If we get identity element, that is called inverse. So A inverse is known as inverse of A. If A belongs to G, means A belongs to G, then A inverse also belongs to. Every element for all A belongs to. Every element has its inverse. Additive inverse, we know additive inverse. This is fixed. Additive inverse is minus A minus A. Multiplicative inverse, 1 upon A. Because we get, suppose 2 belongs to G, then additive inverse, if a composition is additive, then minus 2 means 2 plus minus 2 equal to 0. 0 is additive identity, we get. Similarly, if 2 belongs to G, if additive is composition is multiplicative, then 1 upon A. Means 2 into 1 upon A means 1. 1 is multiplicative identity, 1 belongs to G. Like this one. So this is inverse, means we get identity element. That is called inverse. Here we take, suppose Z plus. So we are saying addition is associative. What is the identity? Additive identity 0. 0 belongs to Z. 0 belongs to. Identity exists. Now third, every element has its inverse. Means suppose 1 belongs to Z, then additive identity is additive inverse. What is additive inverse? Minus A. So 1 belongs to Z means minus 1 also belongs to. So minus A belongs to Z, minus A belongs to Z. 1 plus minus 1 is equal to 0. We get identity element. So this is inverse. Similarly, 2 belongs to Z, minus 2 belongs to Z, 3 belongs to Z, minus 3. So Z plus this is a group. Yes. Now suppose we take Z dot. Here we take, suppose 2 belongs to Z. So what is multiplicative inverse? 1 upon 2. So 2 belongs to Z. 1 upon 2 belongs to or not belongs to? Not belongs to. 1 upon 2 is not an integer. This is rational number. So Z dot is not a group. Z dot is not a. But if we take here real number R dot or R0 dot, R0 means we have to exclude 0. We have to exclude 0 because 0 belongs to Z, R, then 1 upon 0 means infinity. Infinity not. So we include this Z. Here R0 dot is a group because if 2 belongs to R, then 1 upon 2 belongs to R. 3 belongs to R, 1 upon 3 belongs. Or here 1 upon 3, 1 upon 4, all are 3. So R0 dot is a group. Now so in group we can go step by step. First, if a non-empty set satisfies only binary composition of closure property, it is a group point. If it is satisfying closure property, then semi-group. It is satisfying identity element also, it is monoid. And if it is every element has its inverse, then it is a group. So if we add one property, so groupoid, semi-group, monoid, group. Now abelian group. Abelian group means if in a group satisfies commutative property, a group satisfies commutative property. Commutative property is called a group. Means A star B is equal to B star. A star B is equal to B. Like here, if we see Z plus means 2 plus 3 equal to 3 plus 2. So A star B is equal to B star A. If it is a group satisfying commutative property, it is non-abelian group. Abelian. It does not satisfy, then unabelian group. So this is the definition here. So we have in any example, if we have to show the algebraic structure is group or not, or abelian group or not, then we have to satisfy these three conditions. Three means existing means associative law. There exists identity element. Every element has its inverse, and in commutative means satisfy commutative property. Then it is known as abelian. If finite group means finite. If G has finite elements, if G has finite elements, it is non-finite group, otherwise infinite group. Suppose here 1 minus 1 iota minus iota dot. This is finite. Z plus infinite. If G has finite number elements, this is finite group. If it is infinite number elements, infinite group. What is order? Order of a group? Number of elements in a G means number of elements in G. Number of elements in G is known as order of a group. If it is finite, otherwise infinite. Suppose here, so what is order? This is known order of G. Order of G. What is order of G? Number of elements 1, 2, 3. This is 4. This is infinite, so order of G is infinity. Here, for this is order of G is infinity. So number of elements in G is known as order of a group. If G has finite number elements, this is finite group, this is infinite number elements. So this is the definition of group. You please read it 3, 4, 5 times so you can make this concept clear. And then in next video we will go to some examples.